Hello my dudes, it's been a minute since I posted a video, but today I am here to finally talk about college again because I feel like a lot of you are especially interested in my college related videos and my study abroad related videos. So here I am with a college related video, a little transfer update. I'm tired just thinking about it. So I'm going to be kind of explaining, first of all, why I think I was rejected last year, and update you guys on my situation now, reapplying, doing the whole application process again. Before I get started, I want to remind you I have a vlog channel. I've been posting some vlogs and Smile Direct Club teeth straightening update videos on there. I actually just posted one a minute ago. And I also have a podcast called Previously Gifted, which I am really enjoying. I think that's my favorite thing ever. So you can listen, you can watch it on YouTube. All the info's in the description. Let's talk about transfer stuff. I just realized my aligners are still in. I'm gonna take those out so that I don't have a lisp throughout this entire video. Alright, good times. I can talk now. Wow, that's great. This is so much better. I'm so tired of thinking about transferring schools, you guys. It's absolutely exhausting. First of all, why I think I was rejected from all of those schools last spring. I think it all boils down to mostly my English courses. So for UCs, University of California schools, they have transfer requirements, and it was like something like 2 English courses that fit whatever requirements and math and some other things. I had thought that my AP scores, because I have 5s on AP Lit and AP Lang, I thought that between my AP scores and other courses I had taken, because I had taken a lot of film courses that were very English heavy and they were technically under the English department, I thought that some combination of those would fulfill my English requirements, but I think they didn't, and that fucking blows because it would have been so easy for me to take English comp courses if I had known that I needed those. But I didn't. Oops. I really am kicking myself because I think that is the issue. So the problem with that is that it's still an issue. I should have thought about this earlier. I could have taken an English comp course last semester. I could have been taking one now, but I don't know. So I changed my whole plan. Instead of trying to apply to UCs and Cal States all over again, because they have more strict transfer requirements, and my whole life has changed. I now live in New York, and I am either considering going to school in New York City or perhaps going back to LA for school. But instead of applying to UCs and Cal States again, I am only applying to private schools because private schools tend to have looser requirements for transfer students or no requirements at all. Throwing myself into the void here, hoping that something works. I can't. I don't have the energy anymore to look at any more college pages, read their FAQs. I know I definitely should be, and that's the thing is I feel like really bad stress left over from last year's debacles. So I'm just like, every time I go to work on my applications, I just hate it. And I get very stressed. Also, I am gonna be changing my major. I started my undergrad in Loyola, which is a 4-year private university, as a digital filmmaking major. And now I want to change my major most likely to some kind of communication studies or communication and media. Different schools have different programs, obviously. Sometimes they have like a communications, media, and journalism kind of bundle, but those are generally things I'm interested in. Communication, it's very useful and a very wide degree. Media, I'm interested in digital media. A lot of programs still have a lot of film and video kind of options, social media even. These are all things I'm interested in. Journalism, yeah. Broadcast journalism, yeah. So I think it'll be a really good thing for me, and a lot of the programs that I've looked at, you know, have gotten me pretty excited because I love video and I like film, but I never was as excited about film as some of my peers at Loyola were, and I feel like to really survive film school and to graduate with a film degree, you have to be completely passionate about film. So, you know, if I'm gonna be finishing school and I'm gonna be getting a degree so that hopefully I can get some job, because it requires a degree, might as well have something that I guess is a little bit more pliable. And I consider a communications kind of degree to be a little bit easier to apply to other things. I don't know. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I've also started to repay my student loans already, so that's fun. Just a little reminder, a little kick in the back to let me know, gotta finish because I'm already paying for it. It's not that bad. It's just really hot in here. So anyway, I am a fan of private schools because I went to Loyola. I was offered pretty generous scholarships and grants between, you know, financial need, merit-based. So my financial package there, though their tuition price is like 50 grand a year, I ended up only paying like 10,000 a year, which is still a lot, but it was a lot better than like 50,000 plus room and board and stuff. So I'm hoping that my financial aid packages will be similar at the other private institutions that I'm applying to. They're very expensive, the sticker price is very high, but private schools tend to be a little bit more generous with financial aid sometimes, so who knows? I've gone back and forth over this, and I'm really trying to just like do whatever I can to guarantee that I'll get into a decent school with a decent financial package. But it's like, I just keep going back and forth and I'm driving myself crazy. Because I think, oh, I still would be interested in some UCs or Cal States, but then changing my major has different requirements for those majors, like prerequisites that I haven't taken, like public speaking, intro to communications. I didn't take those because I was a film major and I had no idea that I would be wanting to switch majors. So it's a lot easier for me the less requirements that there are. So that's what I'm currently doing. And I mean, most of you guys are very supportive and helpful, and if anything, just share, you know, your similar experiences. But some people are like, why didn't you do this? You should do this. A degree in that is worthless. You should study this. And I'm like, thank you for your advice if you're actually trying to be helpful, but like, I don't need people to just tell me what I need to do. I'm just gonna do whatever ends up working. And if it doesn't work, I won't go to college, and then I'll figure it out. Or I'll go back to college whenever I can, you know? At this point, I'm literally just like, it's a mess, but it's like, oh well. A lot of people's college journeys are messy. They're a lot messier than you would expect. So, I feel fine. But let me tell you, my applications, I'm like, you guys, I'm wearing my business pants for this. My applications are so complicated. Like, I'm doing the Common App for, I think, every single one of the schools I'm applying to. And even just my transcripts are confusing. Like, listing these schools that I've attended is kind of confusing because I'm so scared that some small mistake will cause everything to go wrong. So I'm like obsessing over all of my stuff. But even like listing my schools, I'm like, okay, technically I enrolled at Loyola and then I studied abroad. Do I list my exchange school as one of the schools I've studied at? They didn't send me a formal transcript. My credits went to Loyola because it was an exchange program. So I'm like, so many questions. I'm like, please just don't like reject my application because of like a clerical error or some bullshit, you know? And then I have to go through pretty soon the fun of like having all my transcripts sent to a bunch of places again, paying for applications, paying to have my AP scores sent. I have sent my AP scores out so many times. It's annoying. I'm done. Same with my SAT scores. I'm like, I don't want to have to pay to send these ever again. But again, that's the price you pay. And the last thing, what the fuck am I supposed to say in my essays? You know, like, of course the schools are asking, like, why are you interested in this program? Why are you interested in our school? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I like the location. I want an education. You seem nice. I like your website. I don't know anymore. Or it'll be like, please explain any gaps in your education history. And I'm like, where do I even start? Took a gap year after high school, went to college, studied abroad, now I'm taking another gap year, and I just want to finish school, so please accept me with a generous financial aid package. Don't forget that. Please, please send me money because I surely can't afford to take out much more in loans. Anyway, guys, that's where I'm at. Some of my applications are due in February, so I've got to be turning those in soon, and some are due as late as April 1st, which means I'm not going to be hearing back for a long time, which means I get to be stressed about my future and the uncertainty of it all until probably May or June. Love it. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you're interested in more of my stuff, make sure you check out my vlog channel, and please check out my podcast. I love my podcast. I'm enjoying it a lot. And follow me on Instagram if you want to see dumb pictures. That's my new thing of 2018. 2018, I want to post more dumb pictures. I'm done with people trying to make their Instagram feeds look perfect, trying to make every picture like flawlessly effortless, but also completely posed, but also candid and like face-tuned. I'm like, no, I'm gonna post some dumb shit. So I have been. If you guys are interested in some dumb pictures, follow me or not, nothing matters. I'm having a good time. Sometimes I worry that my videos make me look like I'm having a breakdown. I'm not always having a breakdown. Sometimes I am. Not today. I feel fine. It is hot in here though, so I'm gonna go. Okay, thanks, bye.